Imrik the Dragon Tamer has come to these lands to try to stop Grom. But like his appetite, it just cannot be done. It was always too late, Imrik. And Grom has brought in a massive Wa to help him out. They're charging in right now. They're going to be assisted by Grom and also Dynasty Karen. Here they come. Let's go look at his army. There are so many regimented spearmen. Look at how well trained they are, how disciplined they are. Ha! That means nothing to us at all. They don't know how to party. They don't know how to throw shrooms around. We'll defeat them with the power of shrooms. And food. And potentially dung. Yeah, lots of dung. So they have a lot of spearmen waiting at the gap of their choke point. Over here, we've got archers at 24 missile strength. They've got Illyrian Reaver archers. I won't be able to catch them. I might even try. And back over here, we've got a Archmage of Death Magic, 1 Noble, and Imrik 2. Beautiful robes, by the way. It would be a shame if someone got dung on it. And way over here, we have more Reaver archers, even more archers. Some even have light armor and Lothern Sea Guardsmen. Now it's time for me to lose a lot of my Wa. Karen is moving up to help out with her, well, puke, to be quite blunt about it, and a Rogue Idol. We're also going to use a Spirit Leech to damage that Archmage. I think that'll be a good beginning. They're enduring a few volleys from our enemies right now. They're going to be able to make it, though. Well, Grom will be able to make it. I don't know about them. They're just waiting here. They do have shields, so they do have a chance to block some missile attacks with their shields, though it is a very low chance. Here comes some Orc Air Boys at 20 missile strength, which isn't too awful, but they're taking a lot of damage. Look at that health just begin to melt down. I'm not going to be able to easily generate my Wa, but that's okay. I need more entities who are fighting. Hold on now. I was trying to click on Karen, but there's our Rogue Idol now. Coming into the battlefield, one of the coolest units added to the game in my view. The animations for it is just really incredible. That alone has sold me. Wow. That's what we're able to do. Just for fun. Just for a little while. 13 kills right now. A great distraction. We've got explosive arrows pounding them. Welcome to Pound Town, elves. Welcome to Pound Town. And so, our orcs are charging in. There goes Dynasty Karen. Way over here, we've got some pump wagons trying to break through. Probably a bad idea, but it's happening. Aspect of the Dread Knight. I mean, that could break some of my greenskins. It's not very likely right now. That's why we're allowing them to fight. It's a choke point battle. I can't just waste my time losing my units here. Let them lose their own units right now. My lord is under attack. Well, he should be. He's fighting. Let's just keep on watching that Rogue Idol. And we also have 1 Soul Blight, reducing their armor and their base weapon damage by 30%. It's a decent debuff. I'm just trying to help him out with a little bit of spellcasting. Let's go back into a more cinematic view because I do like to watch my cinematic fights. Another aspect of the Dread Knight. That isn't going to do it for them. There's Grom. He's been waiting right into the middle. It's hard to miss him. You look left, you look right, you see him every time. Terrifying. He's like, get out of there. You need to be fighting, you get. Just hitting anyone who's close to him. There goes our Rogue Idol. It ran out of time. It's on a timer because it is summoned in. And I've got some ranged attacks hitting over here too, going after some more spearmen who are being held in reserve. So far though, it looks like we are pushing them back. They are taking quite a bit of damage. That's a good thing. There's Karen just waiting. Their archers are still fighting. It's time to use more magic. What am I using? Quite simple. I'm using a Spirit Leech that's been upgraded. It's a great ability. You can begin to degrade and destroy what health they do have before you even get to them. Now it's time for another Soul Blight, reducing their armor and their weapon damage again. There's Grom. He's partying. He likes all the shiny lights. It's probably the shrooms. Look at him, see? Now that's proper crumpin'. Oh my god, these archers. That ability is so powerful. I love that ability from our food. Not sure how food gives you explosive rounds for your arrows, but hey, I'm not going to argue with the frickin' results, you know? So let's have a look right now. We can see two different waves who are trying to push against each other. So far, we are pushing them back. Here comes some more trolls. They're charging in, fighting their spearmen. That is a very long line of spearmen. Grom is still attacking. We've got to push in somehow. Check out the visuals. Imagine training for hundreds of years only to be killed by a obese freaking goblin who's being carried. He's so big he doesn't walk. That's pretty shameful, guys. Nearly 90 kills for Grom. And there's not too much I can tactically do because I don't have flying units. I have spells. And I feel like I've done enough. Sometimes you just gotta pull up your sleeves and you just gotta go in there and brawl. That's what we're doing right now. There's Karen at 24 kills. She doesn't have a lot. She's been supporting our armies more than anything else. The Orc boys are still pushing through. They have taken so much damage. We have more spearmen on the way right now. There goes wave number 2. Their reserves are on the way. On the way to die, that is. Come, you gets. Now, what's over here? Glittering robe upgraded, plus 60 armor. That is a lot of armor. Sure. Then, another soul blight. I just wanted to support my army. Grom pulled back. Has 120 kills total. Over 600 weapon strength right now. That noble also moved in. These archers over here, 20 kills. Over there, 95 kills. Back over here, they're pretty beat up. All right. I've got my units held in reserve. I brought up my archers. They've been getting a lot of kills. Look at that. 74, 76 kills, and 71 kills. Stick it good, gang. Long stick stabbers. And we're being supported with another group of Orc Arrow boys over to my right and some Goblin archers who do not have a great range. But now, it looks like it's beginning to shift heavily in our favor. Largely because of our archers, I think. Look at that Archmage. I've heard you got magic, but you can't beat a Karen. She's too mighty for you. She's been complaining for hundreds of years. While you've been living life, potentially feeling joy, she's felt no joy. She looks at small children. And they become trolls too. Yeah. Her bitterness impacts others. And there is Imrik, charging in. He's got no dragon. Oh, poor guy. He's got a budget dragon. He's like, take flight, my mouth, take flight. No, it's not going to take flight. He's at over 30 kills. He's pretty tanky, so it might take a minute to get him. Now that noble has 7 kills. That noble could probably take down the trolls. Let's have a look up here real quick at our balance of power. We have over 3,000. They have over 1,000 left. Rom, he's coming back in. 172 kills. Karen has 45 kills. We just have to keep on fighting. It's not yet done. It's not done yet. Oh. What a majestic, beautiful sight. You're in dire straits now. His love has got you shaken, huh? There goes Grom. Grom knows how to push in. Gross. Grom knows how to push it in. That's what he's doing right now. So we could circle around and see. What do we have? More magic, you say. Aspect of the Dread Knight. Imrik used a dragon horn, giving them more melee attack and causing fear. But it's too late. They're breaking. They have taken too much damage. Now, it looks like we have won the battle. The sheer amount of bodies here. It's nearly tragic. Just nearly. Some are charging in, like their Lothern Sea Guardsmen. You're a bit late. You're a bit late. Stick 'em good, boys. All right, they have shattered. The battle is over. Now we can get out of here. There's a close victory. Man, that was a good fight. If I didn't have that wall, I would have been toasted. They had so many men, too. Even I got a decent amount of kills. My archers were blowing them to pieces, man. That was really sweet. All right, I want to loot and occupy. Antok belongs to me. Antok belongs to the Greenskins. Lords over the Asur, plus 2 to leadership whenever I fight them. Yeah, man. Cool. Rank 10 for me. All right, let's get Goblin Tide. Now my goblins have more melee attack and armor. 72. They're very hard to fight now. All right, I'll give you evasion, Karin. And let's see. Yeah, repair it all. Build up my watchtower. And while we are here, 15% more campaign movement range for our own armies starting their turn in this region. That's a huge benefit. That could allow me to get right over to the planet Tuskers.
This is absurd.
All right, so we've held on to what we've taken. We're making more money again. Yeah, keep on pushing it, dude. It's only a good idea. Now, Imrik is on the run. I have, I believe, one more location to take from him. Are they already beginning a vortex? Damn, that was quick. I wonder if I get to fight the one who gets the big buff. That could be really interesting. All right, Grom, let's go, man. We're going to make it there in one more turn. I mean, I'll make it there either way, so here's what I'll do. I'll move in closer. That way I'm able to raid and make even more money. Ah, I've done it. Okay, nothing for me to build right now. That means eventually I'll be able to go back home to recruit some new units, I think. Costa Bar is going to have a fairly large rebellion soon, so let's grab a few more goblins. Kind of even it out a little bit. We can end our turn again. I've got 4 more turns of my food. It's very good food, too. Okay, Tuskers. I've come for your land. And your planes? Your planes and Tuskers? I don't know. No complaining. +3 to obedience. All right, so after that, let's get more replenishment and physical resistance for my goblins. Yeah, let's do that. There are so many cool upgrades. Ooh, Orion's over here. Interesting, which means you're not back at home. I like that. Why don't you stay away from your home? All right, I'm not going to fight you again because I've already beaten you multiple times now. We have taken over all of it, man, outside of Bahagar. He's now bold. He's got more of a charge bonus and leadership. I took out 2 of their leaders. Let's upgrade Kasabar. Let's build up a Goblin Watchtower. Okay, 2 buildings for obedience. I don't really want that, but I'll take it for now. And I'm probably going to get a little bit more money. I could wait. Yeah, I might wait to actually recruit one of these guys. Level 1 means I have to grind a lot to make them useful for once. Okay, so Kasabar is about to have a rebellion. I totally get it, man. All right, Karin. Why don't you pick up... Let's see here. The Purple Sun. That would have been handy in that last battle. Coming back. -7 to leadership for Elven units. And -2 to wound recovery time. Yeah, those are wild. I'll take that for now. Seems really good to me. Alright, so I'm about to get my Call to Wa trophy. A lucky banner. Oh. Alright. I've got to get my ingredients. And I've got to move 1 character to Xandria. I suppose I could recruit 1 and just like send him up to Xandria. It'll take me like 5 or 10 turns or whatever. So, yeah, alright. So it might take me a minute to actually get up there. Goodbye, Adagia. No, that last battle we fought, fighting Imrik, that was worthwhile. I believe, to me, that was our final battle, taking on Imrik. Now we can destroy his faction and feel pretty good about it. Anything that came afterwards was just going to be disappointing. Alright, let's finish off that force right now. Now they're wiped out. Finally, it took me a long time to get here, but they're wiped out. Decisive victory. Goodbye, Knights of Calador. Oh, yeah, man. Okay. Grom the Paunch. Let's go back to the east. We've got to go now. There's a lot for me to handle once I get back over here, like a large Tomb King army. By the time I get back there, they're probably going to be large, you know. All right, his great immensity. So our leadership order size will go up. And more leadership for my goblins. They will not break. Or I will break them. Let's take up... Let's see. Well, we're pretty beefy, so even if I do miscast, the damage isn't really that bad. The Fates of Juna, whatever. All right, plenty of money. We need to upgrade another wall. Sure. Is there anything that's tier 3 that would actually... I mean, not really, no. It's all up to tier 4 outside of my squid cages. But I don't need that. Yeah, it's just really a tough one, you know. Because you want to just grow in size. So for now, I'll go back and get my idols. They're so cheap. I can just destroy those and build those back. The Horde, we've gotten that. I don't believe anyone close by has the underway outside of the Skaven to the south. They should be to the south. I don't think they're dead yet. So now let's zoom on over back to the east. I'll have to rename all these locations. I'll need good orc and bone related names. Alright, only a few more turns to go. I've got 2 recipes cooked. I need 12 total to challenge Eltharion. And pretty soon I'll have my new upgrade. Nice. Alright, so my money is still pouring right into my coffers. See, now I'm just going to have a lot of money coming in, and I want more growth because I want my capital region to have more building slots for me to use. Alright, let's go. Oh, he just left me. Okay. Oh, they had another rebellion. They couldn't hold on to it. That's really funny. So now that we have destroyed them, I could go to Orion's camp. Though I would probably want another wall before I do that. Could I make it there in 5 turns? Actually, you know what? Why don't we do that? I know, it's kind of a wild thing, but what if I destroyed Orion's camp now? I don't even want to hold it. Just destroy it, man. Yeah, give me more growth. I'm at 200. So growing is not going to take nearly as long now for that region. Awesome, man. Awesome. And I'm making 2,700 gold per turn from that area. Big Tit, you might even come join me. I haven't decided yet. Oh, hi there. Do you like what you see, lady? Do you like all of what you see? Fat man in a little coat and all. If you ever have any doubt in your life, just ask yourself, what would Grom do? And you'll have the answer you need. In our current case here, should I charge in and allow my own army to take a lot of damage? No. I'm going to allow my allied Waz to charge in and take damage instead. Let them fight for me. They're here for a reason. And my enemies are surrounded on 2 sides. That rebel army came to fight me. Now they're trapped. They have a garrison force. They have Big Tit Slapface. And also Grom to face too. So now, a Tomb King is about to be a smushed king. And Grom is like, I wonder what bone meal tastes like. I would love to know. And here they come right now. Grom is here to build up his great empire. The greatest Wapire. Wait, I said pie. Oh no. He might get distracted. Anyway, he's just here to build it up. And they're on their way. Way over here, I've got Grom just wandering around. I'm going to use all of my more powerful units extensively to see what they're capable of doing. Now over here, we've got many goblins. They only have 32 armor. They're not like my goblins. My goblins are incredible. And there's a mixture of orcs and trolls here too. They're charging in. The reinforcing army should be able to deal some damage. They've got a lot of archers, a lot of orc arrow boys, some goblin archers. That's being trapped on 2 sides. I'm not sure if a Tomb King could ever feel fear, but this would be the right time for it if they could. There goes some magic ripping right through them from our goblin shaman. And here comes everyone else. Let's have a look. The trolls are charging in. Their horsemen are fighting some of our wagons. And we're going after a group of their archers with my trolls. They're debuffed just from our aura effect. And now they're being hit. So tactically, you know what I'm doing. You know everything of what I have planned. I can only do so much because I've got to let them just do what they will. I can't command them. They're not under my direct command. So they're being hit on 2 sides. They are divided up. Over here, Grom is fighting a group of Tomb Guard and a Tomb Guard that has halberds. So he shouldn't be here for too long, but he's a great, great tank. 774 weapon strength from his potion. And way over here is my other army from our town. They're fighting a lot of Tomb Guard too. They're fairly elite, so they're pretty damaging. But we're just too high in number. Let's have a look at what I have. Over 5,000 troops. So let's just have a brief look at what they can do. It's not much. Look at that. A Purple Sun by Karin. That has ripped through a lot of Tomb Guard. I thought that would be a good choice to use right over here by Grom because there were so many right by him. There's some Puke by Karin too. She has 70 kills. That was a great start. It's about time to use a Rogue Idol somewhere, I'm sure. And I'm bringing in my trolls. I love to use them in a group. They all support each other. They all do a great job. Let's look over here. That large group, they're being hit by just a lot of archers and infantry. We're about to finish off that other group of Tomb Guard that is currently engaging Grom. And then we can focus more on these skeleton archers. All the while, as you can see, they're being surrounded on every single side. We've got some more horsemen who are charging after some goblin archers. They have a charge bonus of 26. And so it's very likely they'll get some kills. But that was actually a pretty weak charge. That was a limp charge. Now, back over here, let's see what we can do. I've brought in my pump wagons. If they focus together, they can get a lot of kills. Here comes my trolls. Ooh, another attack on their Tomb King. So here comes everyone, Karin and her boys, her special boys. Now they're just smashing today. Well, you go, Karin. You go. Now, while that is happening, 79 kills total. We've got Grom, who has over 100 kills. Most of them are falling apart. I wasn't worried about any allied leaders. I knew that they would be okay. There's Big Tit Slapface. One of the best goblins you'll have ever met in your life. Look at him. He's adorable. He's got pointy shoes. The battle is over. We have won. They have been destroyed. Let's move on. That was a wonderful victory. I lost 794, but I got to use my reinforcing armies for once, which felt amazing. Look at their kills. They actually got a decent amount. Doesn't matter, though. They were overwhelmed. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to replenish, heal up Grom. He needs to go eat more, so leave him alone. Idle Carva, +1 to obedience and +2 to untainted. Now, Grom, we may move on again. Oh, you leveled up. Culinary curmudgeon. That's me, basically. I'm a curmudgeon. Look at that. 5% more replenishment and +15 to growth everywhere. If I grow, everyone grows. I like that finger there. Teach him right. I'm Karen, and I told you. Anyway, that's an awful voice. I won't do it again. I probably will do it again sometime. All right, let's put a point over here into magical reserves now for Dynasty Karin. I just don't want her to complain at me, okay? I'm going to try to get her mad at everyone else but me. That's how I'm going to stay sane. Okay, from the Goblin Watchtower, I'm going to build an Orc guardhouse. There we go. And Big Tit Slapface, don't even try it. Strong versus a single combatant. Well, that's interesting. I'm going to give you, let's see. Nastier Squigs could be interesting. But instead, I would like to focus on campaign abilities. I feel like that's a really good idea. There we go. Death from below. So I'll give you that. And I'm out of money, so now it's time to end my turn. I'm about to get more technology too. We'll go to the Dung Heap and grow in power. Now that battle worked out quite well for me. I was able to use my wall up once again. Might as well use it now. Get out of the way. If I spend my money, I'll gain leadership. No, I'll gain obedience instead. Sure, look at that. 10% more replenishment for my goblin units, and over here, 5% physical resistance, and +3 to leadership. I'm gonna get more goblins, just give me a minute. I think I'll get rid of my orcs, or I'll just trade them out. Yeah, let's trade them out then. We'll just do that now. 1, 2, 3. Because we need a full goblin army. It's just what we need to do. There we are. All goblins all day. Now let's move over here to the Dung Heap. I've got how much scrap? 215. That's actually really good. Okay, Big Tit. Do I actually need you here? I don't need you here. I think we're doing fine. We've built all that I need to build currently. Do I need more money? Absolutely. I've got a lot of boss tents, but they can only go up to tier 3 in my minor settlements, so I'll want to build one over in my capital. I'll do that whenever I have more gold. Okay, for research, let's see. What are we going to get now? Minus 20% to upkeep for goblin units. Oh, come on now. And we get Vanguard deployment for all of them. That is incredibly good, man. I've got to have it. I can't just say no to it. So I'm going to take it right now. And we'll be there in one more turn. Using my Wa again. We'll fight a major enemy army, but I'm looking forward to it. Now, let's end our turn. I'm getting 1,700 in income. We're going to get so much more once I cut down that upkeep for my goblin units. Imrik is now fighting Numas. Numas. Okay, 2 more turns for my Wa. To the dung heap we go. Then we'll go fight other Tomb King factions. I'm going to fight that battle out because it is large. They do have a large army and it should be fun. If it's fun, I'm going to do it. That's my logic. Okay, what's over here? More growth. I understand. What about in the shifting sands? I want my ditches because Orion's camp is close by, and I want to destroy them. Once I get a new Wa, I'm going to go out there and kill them. I was going to go down there originally, but instead I'll come up here and take out some Tomb Kings because Wood Elves are not going to be profitable. I've got to get rid of them for other reasons, but it's not going to be profitable. Now, let's go fight Amos. Amose? There's some puke from Karin, and Grom is moving in too. They're fighting a few stalkers. Now here's a battle where my poor Wa is going to take an astonishing amount of damage. There are so many screaming skull catapults here. We can't help it, we're just going to lose some. And I wanted to try out bringing together their army and my rogue idol. What I did not really anticipate was how easy it would be for those stalkers to damage my rogue idol. It's going to take a lot of damage. And we'll go over the kills for that Screaming Skull Catapult far off in the corner later on. There's quite a few of them, and they're all spread out. But there goes my Rogue Idol, already just getting melted down. But it is a decent distraction. More units are moving up. Karin moved back. She's coming back in. It's time to use a Purple Sun to try to rip through some of these infantry units. Come on, Karin. You know what to do. Ooh, friendly fire. That's what I like to see every darn day. So Grom is going to tank a few enemies and weaken them so that my Wa might have a slightly easier time. That's what we were waiting for. And here it comes right now. The Purple Sun. They're being healed up for just a little bit of the damage that they have taken. Let's go back over here and we can see what is happening to my Wa. They are getting torn apart by all of those screaming skulls. All right, they're moving in. Here comes my goblins. Grom is right in the middle of it, using Foe Seeker for more speed and vigor. He's at 57 kills. My Rogue Idol is running away. I didn't even know that it could break. Impressive. I've learned more. I like to experiment in battles where I'm not fighting a legendary lord. It's much easier to do that. So now, here comes the major Wa. I'll probably use another Purple Sun. I'm going to move all of my wagons over here to go target that other Screaming Skull Catapult because it's dealing a lot of damage to our units right now. And over here is a Tomb King. That Tomb King will be destroyed in time. There's my trolls. I'm also going to use them to flank my enemies on that other pass. Another shot right on top of these archers. It's not easy being green, I can tell you that. Man. Were their skulls always so big? Here comes a series of volleys. Now, they're all massed together. That's usually where we have a good advantage. Carmen's going to be able to deal some extensive damage, I think. Ooh, those banners are huge. Here, we'll keep it like that. There's some puke going in. Probably some friendly fire, too, but that's all right. We're Greenskins. We're not elves. We're bound to have some friendly fire. Here comes another massive wave of arrows flying into their formation. Way down over here is where we have all of my wagons trying to fight through. But those stalkers are not easy. My trolls are going to help out. There's even some close range fire, some close artillery support that's just bashing my poor trolls and my wagons too. There's another Purple Sun that is ripped through their formation. You've got to do a multitude of things whenever you're fighting a big battle like the one that I'm currently in right now. Those Purple Suns do wander off, but while they're in the midst of an enemy formation, they're able to deal a decent amount of damage. What's over here? A spirit leech on their Tomb King. I'm going to let Karen spam it. She's at nearly 300 kills now. That's a lot of kills. That is a lot of kills. So now they're beginning to lose their warriors. And way over here, we are slowly striving. We are slowly pushing through, breaking their stalkers, and eventually we'll finally get to their catapults. That one catapult over here, 71 kills. And over here, where Grom is trying to fight through, he's at 165 for kills. We've got another catapult at over 200. Then over here, 208. Wow, look at that wall. It's been greatly reduced. And I've been able to rest up all on my own. It's pretty funny. I love it, though. I love our new wall mechanics. I feel like I finally have numbers, which does make me rather frightened for when I've got to fight Greenskins, right? It's going to be insane having to fight that many all the time. Calm down now. Quit screaming. So, there's my river trolls, my Wa river trolls. They're fighting currently. There's still a lot of warriors left, but they are beginning to crumble. And we are breaking down their catapults. So the battle's been won. Grom has 174 for kills, 265 for this one group of catapults. That was devastating. But now, as I told you before, they are falling apart. Though they did beat our infantry. Surprisingly, they were able to do that. The battle is over. We may now leave. A decisive victory. That was actually fairly challenging. Even though I was only using a few units, I thought that would be fun. And it was fun. Well, they have been defeated. I love my wall. My wall is fantastic. I've got the biggest wall in the block. Okay, we're going to occupy here. We have reclaimed our dung heap. I made it. It's mine. It belongs to me. All right, we gained a obsidian lodestone. It's over here. Yeah, I know about that quest. Wow. I completed one. I've got 6 ingredients. There we go. A new ingredient. Let's go look over here. I've got, let's see, a good need to cook some food. Now, what did I get? I've got my tentacles. I've got my stinky fungi. Green spores. Ah, yes, all the delicious stuff. So green spores and stinky fungi. Can't use that. I've got to use a variety. Understood. I got you. What about lion meat? Okay, that would give me a charge bonus, more reputation, more growth, which right now could be incredible, I think. I do like Dragon Breath a lot. I like the idea of getting rid of enemy leadership, but we are going to be fighting undead for a little while, so we'll get regeneration, I think. You know what? You go away for now. And let's come over here and get some tentacles. Grom Surf and Turf. Look at all of that replenishment. Oh, yeah. That belongs to me. It's mine. Fried squirrel fish. Oh, Okay, so we need a green and a blue. Green and a blue. I could do that next time. Sure. Let's do that next time. I think that'll be fun. All right, let's get out of here. It's time to go. The dung heap. I'm going to build up idols here for more replenishment and more growth for Dynasty Karen. I'm going to give her, let's see. That purple sun came in handy. I used it like, what, twice? Got a lot of kills. A lot of destroyed undead. All right, so we'll come over here and pick up earthing. Those two are replenishing currently. And I've got some money. Naturally, I need a lot more. We're not making anything from my dung. Well, that's rude. But now we are ready to end our turn. Let's have a look over here at our quests, of which I have many. I'm about to get my first WA trophy. I need to bring one character over to Xandri, which is really not too far away, so here's what I'll do. Karen, I know you don't want to, but I think I need you to go over there. I know you don't like that idea, but hey. All right, yeah, these will take quite some time. I need to raise or sack anything belonging to High Elves. That might take a while. Yeah, that's like a long-term series of quest lines that I won't be able to do overnight. Oh, just getting up there to Ulthawan. I've encountered Clan Eshin. Well, I don't want to do that. There goes Sudenberg. Now, Karen, don't be mad at me, but I need you to move. I know, you've got to walk. I'm not saying you need to lose weight, but I'm going to insinuate. All right, what's over here now? I'm going to give you, ooh, boisterous shakedown. That's a lot of money. Chariot races over here to make my pump wagons better. And over here is some more health and physical resistance. I'm going to give you boisterous shakedown. That's way too much money to ignore. So I'm not going to ignore it. Now, what else can I get? Nasty skulkers. I do want nasty skulkers. I'm going to get rid of my 3 goblins here. All right. And I want my nasty skulkers. My hatchlings are slowly becoming better. Yeah, it's at tier 2. I don't have enough money for tier 3. I'm getting 2,000 in income. You know what, Big Tit? It's time for you to go for now. I'm worried about the wood elves, but I think it'll be okay. Look at that. That's a lot of extra money that I needed, so now we can build up. Now Karin can move up there to Xandri and complete another quest. That's what I've got to do for now. One more turn to go. Let's get my trophy. My elven trophy at that. You know, the good stuff. The really good stuff. Himri is now fighting the Rakov dynasty. I'm going to fight one of them. I would like to conquer up north and get Galbaraz. That should belong to me. All right, so I've got my lucky banner now. Look at that. Magic item drop chance up by 20%. We've got a higher chance of still a magic item. A ward save of 10%. Melee defense is up. And a buff. An augment.
Well done, my lord.
Shut up, old man. We've gained a new ingredient. Glorious Wa ends. A new Wa unit is available for recruitment. And I gained 100 scrap. So now I've got to build up a new one. Heck yeah. Let's make sure. Okay, cool. He'll have it in 1 turn. I just wanted to be sure. Big tit slap face. You don't need that. Karin, you have that. Okay. Swindler, that belongs to me too. We have no armor and no weapon. The Graydon. Indeed. All right, so I'm going to upgrade you. Take your heavy ammo. As for all of you, let's see. Perfect vigor or jagged weapons. Oh my god, a bonus when fighting infantry? Well, you know what I want. I think perfect vigor might be more viable, but that's plus 10 when fighting infantry. We get to beat up on large units and infantry? Haha, that's a lot of armor piercing too. They might just chew through everything. If Grom doesn't chew through it first. All right, Xandri. Is it over here? Yeah, right over here. I just need to go right there. Then we'll be okay. There's Cetra at rank 12. There's a Himrian War Sphinx. And yeah, sure. Tier 2, you need that. Down over here, do we really need to build that up to tier 3? That is quite expensive. That would give me 10 more growth, which is not a lot of growth in a grand scheme of growing. All right, what's causing my issues over here? Faction, difficulty level, and extorted income. Okay, so taxation. Faction, though. Okay. Let's go back over and see what wall unit I picked. Oh, wow. I've got a lot of options. Okay, so I think I'm going to get some variety. A Super Squig and Lava Spider Rider Archers. Whoa. So things are really changing up now, aren't they? Logie Bogey Spore Splodas. Snotling Pump Wagons. Well, I'm going to get one of those. The Fastier Boys. You know what, Faster Boys? It's time for you to go. Very sorry. But I need them. I do like my Squigs a lot. So I'm going to drop one of my Goblins. I wasn't going to originally, but let's do that now. Yeah, you two can come join me. And I think that'll do it for our current army. Those are looking really good and really powerful. Yeah, 15% physical resistance. Those guys need to become more survivable. So I certainly do want them to have that. So now we have a lot more unit variety in our army. And we have got so much physical resistance for my goblins too. All right. Yeah, Squig Hoppers are pretty powerful. I need to get my technology for that. Let's end our turn again. I've got 2 more turns to get more technology. I've got some new food. I'm going to keep on trying to get more food as I'm able to. Himri's now fighting the Pirates of Sartosa. And, oh, you're here. Okay. That is actually a fairly powerful army. You know what? If you want to take it, then take it. I'll be back later. Wait, you came all the way down here from Ulthuan? Safari, I had no idea they would actually sail down here to come fight me. That's actually fairly impressive. All right, so here's what we need to do. We're going to head over there to the west. It looks like I've got to fight. I'm going to go take Studenberg. I don't know who's been destroying that. It might be Safri. I don't believe Skaven are up there, so I'll have to really decide on what I want to do about that. But I can't let them have it. That would be wrong. All right, let's go over here. I'm going to miss having Karin in my army, but there we go. All right, the real axe of Grom. If I get that, I'll gain 5,000 gold, 1,500 experience, and my axe. Cool. So how many are we fighting? We're fighting a fairly large greenskin army, and they're going to have reinforcements too. Of course they are. They always do. All right, let's get ready now. And let's see, what's over here? Rock lobbers. Oh, those are good too. Okay. Better ditches. Over here, 5,000 gold. That's a lot of gold. I'm going to grab that instead. 4 turns total. I'm getting more money. That town wasn't making me a lot anyway, so yeah, let's try to focus on getting to tier 5. I think I'll just go all in on growth. I don't usually do that early on, but I feel the compulsive need to do that. We've been fighting so much, it's time to build up. And Himri should be fighting other factions. They don't outright hate me. We're neutral. Oh, look at that. My upkeep went down for my goblins. And we have Vanguard deployment. So getting to them shouldn't take nearly as long. Oh, she's going to be mad at me for coming all the way over here. Yeah, we'll do that quest as quickly as we can. But for now, we've got stuff to do. I can only have 1 trophy at a time. That's going to make my archeries more powerful. Yeah, they're fairly unhappy. I'm going to need some type of thing here. A boss tent. Yeah, I'm going to need a boss tent here. Ash River, I know that you're very, very unhappy. But you're not making me any money at all. Shifting Sands, you are surprisingly making me money right now. All right, let's see here. What else are we going to get? Abuse them. More melee attack for my goblins, more speed, and a larger charge bonus for my night goblins. We'll get that. It's what Mork or Gork would want. I don't know which one. I don't care which one. So now we're going to the west to see what we can do. Got it. So we have more technology to get now. What's over here? Anything useful? Anything at all? No, not there, really. Spider Riders, maybe. Wolf Breeden, that's okay. That would be for Night Goblins. Okay. I don't really have too many of those. Why don't we get something great? Like over here. But that's a lot of money, so we'll get pulling teeth first. Not teeth, teeth. Gotta say it right, you know. All right, here we go. I'm getting closer. Safari, you can't just stay over here.
This is absurd.
J-Address, what a name. What a name. All right, so Karin's over there. Finally, we can upgrade to tier 4. That's a big difference. That is awesome. I'm glad the lizard men aren't able to cross over the mountain like that. I don't know who's taken over the Golden Tower, but I want to avoid it. I don't really want to go down there. If I can avoid it, I'm going to avoid it. I'm getting 3,500 in income, so I'm going to try to focus on stabilizing my more prominent regions right now, even though I do want Bahagar. I wish someone else would try to take it so I could take it as well. I don't want to fight Himri just yet. There's Big Tit. Where's my teeth? All right. I'm not recruiting too much, so give me more leadership. Nice. There's Karin again. And we're going to besiege them. Surprisingly, the balance of power is not in my favor. Okay, +4 to leadership. I'll give that to one of my wagons. Actually, let's see here. I'll give it to one of my trolls. They usually need some time to last out there. Now, what else do we have? Let's see. I could upgrade my ditches. Shifting Sands, you also need to upgrade. Okay, that's a fighting pit. I could get night goblins. 4,000 gold for that. Let's take up just whatever is going to help us survive, you know? And also make more money. So I'm going to build that real quick. 50 more gold. Done. It's not cheap. I'm just trying to upgrade anything that I have. It's just always important that I do that. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, with all of that extra replenishment, we're going to be okay. I've got plenty of scrap, too. I need more scrap. But I'm going to work on it. I'm going to wait for one turn because I like having my spellcaster. If they come to attack me, even better. Then I get to play defensively. And if they do not, I'm going in there anyway. Come on, Safari. Fine. There goes the Rakoff. Yeah, come on in, Karin. Okay, that took her a minute, but she finally made it over to my camp. Big old fat self. All right. So, Dung Keep. Build up your watchtower. Over here, growth is slowly going up. I don't need to tax them. They're not making a lot. I'm trying to save what little money I have currently, which is not a lot. And now it's time for another battle. Their life archmage has no chill at all. Even in the very beginning, she's using an Awakening of the Wood on my Vanguard deployed goblins. So now they're moving forward. They've taken some damage. No kills yet, but their buffer of health, keeping them alive, has been greatly diminished. They'll lose a lot more now. I've got my long stick stabbers. Now my archers, look at that. They're already destroying them. Oh my god. The amount of Daka we have is incredible. Goblin archers are beating High Elven archers. Here comes Grom. He's charging through. We're fighting in the shadows of great monuments and mountains too. Let's go over here now. Karin is moving in. My archers have over 30 kills here, 28 and 26 kills. Here's a group of rangers who are about to be destroyed. Karen just vomited right on top of a bunch of spearmen. And over here, I've got all of my goblins grouped up. Probably not a great idea. We've got skulkers who are moving in on the flank with my wagons. And I've got a group of trolls who are also shoving their way in. On my right flank, I've got my squigs who are moving in. And there's a rogue idol also attacking. There's another Awakening of the Wood hitting my goblins close by. So right now, I am mitigating all damage by going after all of their archers. That was my goal. And I think it was a good goal. Let's look at our skulkers real quick. A smoke bomb diminishing their speed, and they have been broken through. That's a Lothern Sea Guard as well. So over here, we're using Soul Blight to debuff them because they're such a large group. Only 10 armor for spearmen. My goblins have so much more armor than they do. I only have 3 groups of archers, but you can see how much damage they're dealing. I could actually go for an archer-heavy build and destroy them. There's a Purple Sun that only briefly touched their formations. Our Rogue Idol has 48 kills. Karin has 83 kills. And there's another Awakening of the Wood. That partitioned my units heavily. It's a fairly dark battle for sure. Now, what can we do? A proper wall, healing us up and causing us to deal even more damage. They've got back over here. What do they have? Some Reavers. They're breaking. Grom is back here going after that Archmage. My Skulkers are melting enemy infantry. Oh my god, they had 99 melee attack from our wall. So now these archers are just going to get shanked. Shanked real good. Yeah. All right. My squigs, I had to bring them away from the Sea Guardsmen. And the battle's over. We've won already. They broke quickly. Now we can leave. We've done it again. We gained over 3,000 gold from that. We lost 99. They lost 1,441. Now time to occupy again. Since I'm out here, I probably should do something, right? I should probably go after someone. Level 15. It's good training for me. I don't mind having to roll back on over. Roll them over. Attacks cause rattled effects, reducing combat ability. Okay, we'll check on that later. A charge bonus of plus 50%. That means I'll want even more. Oh boy. What a big buff. And for Karin, at level 16, Bag Batterin. Horrible smell, reducing leadership. Oh, very nice. And plus 10% to weapon strength. Yeah, take that. I mean, she's pretty valid to use in melee combat, surprisingly. Upgrade right now. We need it. What's over here? Beast Layers. Sure. Use that for recruitment later. For now, though, we need more growth, don't we? I've got money coming in. I just need growth. Now, we just need locations to actually grow and become valuable. Let's end our turn. Now it's time to look over here and see what she has. I do need to get more ingredients if I want to complete another quest. Boar meat. 1,000 gold. You know what? We're going to take that. Give me your boar meat. Now we have boar meat. All right, I've got a few recipes. I need a lot more than what I currently have. I'm going to have to make something new later. A starving gobbo, as usual. Gobbo legs, too. Oh, it gives berserk to all orc infantry. Here's boar meat. A charge bonus and weapon strength for all orc and big and cav. Okay. I understand. I gotcha. I'll have to try more recipes later on. I'll have to sit here and just look at them all and see what I can get. Of course, I'm going to wait for my current buff to go away. Alright, so Sudenburg. I could go over there. I could come down here to go fight some lizard men. I don't really want to do that. I'm trying to ignore them if I can, but who knows who is going to attack me. I know they want me. They want all this gobbo to themselves. Yeah, build up that fighting pit. We've got the money for it, so we can do that now. Let's move up north and just build up whatever we want. Like Sudenburg and El Calabad. Who's been burning it all down? It can't be Skaven, can it? I mean, maybe it is Skaven. That would be pretty wild. Let's check it out real quick. Oh, dear. Look at that. There's some corruption over there, but is it Skaven corruption? That's my question. It kind of looks like it, yeah. Damn. Karin, can you make it over there? I could get you to go search it instead of trying to attack it outright and causing diplomatic issues. Harganeth is now fighting Safri. That's a good thing. Let them get attacked. They're probably going to lose something. I mean, they sent out an army all the way over here to beat down on me. All right, Karin, go check out Sudenburg and see what we're going to contend with. Clan Eshid, yeah, they're over here. Wow. She leveled up from doing that. That's really good. I'm going to focus on her melee abilities for a little bit, like Teach 'em Right, Slimy Shanks, and many, many more. But first, we need to get Arcane Conduit, because we always need more magic, don't we? Alright, so I'm not going to get new units right now. I do want to destroy my enemy. Now, the only issue that I currently have is that they have a lot of land. So they should easily overwhelm me if I'm not too careful. I'm going to lose land, and I'm not very keen on that, but I have no choice but to lose land. Okay, so you're fighting Nagash, the dwarfs, and Thagan's errantry. You're pretty powerful. What about you? What are you fighting? Oh, you're one of the most powerful factions right now. Now that is kind of scary. They're pushing over to the west. I would rather go hit them in the northeast and north. I think that's where I need to go. Now, I'm going to try to build up my lands a little bit. I don't usually get to do that. I would like to get some new units too, if possible. I'm fairly powerful. I've got upgraded Gobbos, 72 armor. I mean, we melted away those High Elves. They had no opportunity to do very much at all. So we're going to end our turn and see where we go after that. I do see some battle happening over there. I'm getting more money now, 3,900. Pretty soon I'll be able to afford another army. All right, Plain of Tuskers. Here's what we need over here. We need to upgrade to a proper Goblin Watchtower. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone is happy and we're all going to be okay. Let's come back over here to Kasabar. The Zogan Food Pit. Okay. So now that we're here, we need to build a boss tent. I'll get some type of agent eventually. And I also need to plan out what I want later on. So that's probably going to be one Ragnarok spider. I wish my Broodmother landmark building would provide some manner of benefit for them, but hey, you know, it is what it is. I've already got magic, so I don't need a shaman, but I do want a rogue idol. We are at tier 4. I'm getting 217 growth per turn, so if I wanted to, I could focus on that instead. I've got my Tinkerer bench. I want to upgrade. Yeah, so it'll just take a little bit of time until we're able to do that. And Karin, I'm going to have you come back and join us. Let's get back over here. It might take you a minute, but I also want you to go scout things out. So go find out what's happening in the world, and we shall call it here for right now. Everyone, when we're back, let me know what you think we should do. We've conquered a lot of land. We could go down south, or we could fight a very dominant and powerful faction earlier on. It's currently turn 46, so it is getting later, and we're going to pick up more technology. Now, what technology are we going to need then? Well, I could work on my Wolf Riders. I could get pointier rocks. I think I'm going to go work down that route. From sacking, there's a few other options too, but I would need to spend 5,000. Cheaper buildings also sounds good, but that's a lot of turns to get over there. So let's keep it easy. Let's keep it fairly easy and get Spider Worship, in case I do want some of those. Get a few more turns for my food, so we'll get more food whenever we're back. And as always, everyone, until then, don't forget, Crumpet.